briefly escaped jail yesterday, named as a person of interest in the murders of Tony and Layla Lewis. They're the grandparents of local rapper Honeykomb Brazy.
Mobile-born rapper Honeykomb Brazy due in federal court Thursday on charges that he illegally possessed firearms despite a previous felony conviction.
Imagine a life where fame and violence collide, where success in the music industry intertwines with the harsh realities of street life. This is the story of Honeykomb Brazy, a rapper whose journey has been filled with fame, legal battles, and personal tragedies. But what led this rising star down such a troubled path? How did he navigate the treacherous waters of the rap scene while facing constant threats to his safety? Join us as we delve into the life and career of Honeykomb Brazy, where the line between reality and rap becomes blurred, and the truth is stranger than fiction. In the city of Mobile, Alabama, there's a long story tied up with the struggles of African Americans, stretching from the time of the Civil War to the Civil Rights Movement. Even though laws said things should be fair for everyone, there were still big differences between black and white folks, especially when it came to money and safety. Some parts of the city got left behind, and that's where gangs often took root, keeping up a cycle of violence and crime. One person who grew up in this tough place was Nashawn Jones, but you might know him better as Honeykomb Brazy, a rapper whose life story shows just how hard it can be on Mobile streets. In the world of music, rappers from Alabama didn't always get the same attention as those from other states down south. But in recent years, that started to change, with artists like Honeykomb Brazy becoming famous all over the country. His music tells the story of growing up in Mobile, where being in a gang and seeing violence was just part of everyday life. Honeykomb Brazy, originally Nashawn Taryn Itez Jones, was born into a family deeply involved in the gang scene of Mobile, Alabama. His dad, Deshaun Barnes, known as Big Honeykomb, was a big name in the streets, tied to some serious drug business back in the early 2000s. He got caught with a lot of cocaine and ended up in serious trouble. He was said to be part of the Bounty Hunter Bloods, a gang from Los Angeles that made its way to the South. Honeykomb Brazy, following his dad's steps, started showing off his gang ties from a young age. His mom, Tanisha Jones, also had her run-ins with the law, which made things even harder for him growing up. His uncle, Gator Q, was also deep into the gang life. With both parents in and out of jail, Honeykomb Brazy mostly grew up with his grandparents. Born in 1995 in Mobile, Honeykomb Brazy didn't have an easy start. Growing up in a rough neighborhood, he saw a lot of violence and poverty. One of his friends got killed by a cop, and the memories of that stayed with him. Even when they tore down the bad housing projects, the bad memories didn't go away. Brazy got into trouble himself when he was just 10, and things only got worse from there. His dad, even in jail, kept him involved in dangerous business. By the time he was a teenager, he'd already done some serious things, like shooting his cousin. That got him sent away for a few years.
Whoa, wait. You shot your cousin?
Yeah, yeah.
Like on accident?
Nah, like on purpose. Somebody came up messing with my daddy. He was locked up. Ended up paralyzing and shit.
Even after jail, Honeykomb Brazy couldn't seem to get away from trouble. By the time he was 17, he was used to violence and didn't seem scared of going back to prison. Even living with his grandparents didn't stop him from getting into more trouble. His life was a cycle of crime and punishment, with no end in sight. Back in December 2011, Honeykomb Brazy and his close friend Dietrich Thomas, also known as Det, found themselves in the middle of a violent incident on Cent Street in Mobile, Alabama. They approached a man, shot him, and robbed him. Brazy was taken into custody soon after, and though he insisted he wasn't the shooter, he took the blame for his friend. Tragically, just 3 months later, Det was shot and killed during a dice game on Sembler Street. The shooter, Anthony Jenkins, surrendered to the police later but ended up back on the streets, despite facing serious charges. Det's death sent shockwaves through the neighborhood, sparking more violence and tension. Brazy often pays tribute to Det through his music and social media, showing how deeply he was affected by losing his friend. In 2016, After getting out of prison, Brazy found himself in another deadly situation. Visiting a friend named Raisha to sell weed, he encountered Stank, Raisha's boyfriend, who wrongly believed Brazy was involved with Raisha. In the ensuing confrontation, Brazy ended up killing Stank in self-defense. Despite the legal outcome favoring Brazy's claim of self-defense, the incident strained relationships, especially with Stank's family. Darren Dede South Hall, a powerful figure in Alabama's drug scene, sought revenge for Stank's death, leading to escalating tensions. Brazy faced threats not only from the law, but also from South Hall, intensifying the violence in Mobile. Despite facing these challenges, Brazy focused on his music, often drawing from his experiences in his songs. He established his crew and record label, RN4L, in honor of his fallen friends. However, the ongoing feud with South Hall's associates continued to haunt him, impacting both his personal safety and career. During his time in jail awaiting trial for Stank's murder, Brazy unexpectedly found himself sharing a cell with his father, Big Honeykomb.
Y'all had the same, and also let me go back to that. You said you and him had the same, y'all shared the same cell?
Yeah, we slept in the same cell, Magic Camp at West Jail.
This reunion brought them closer after years apart, offering a chance to catch up and bond. Despite the emotional significance, Brazy had to leave his father behind upon being cleared of the charges. Despite facing legal troubles and ongoing feuds, Honeykomb Brazy stayed connected with the music scene, rubbing shoulders with big-name rappers and street figures. But his desire for revenge lingered, pushing him to return to Alabama despite the risks posed by his enemies. Shortly after his release from jail, Brazy was ambushed, sustaining 8 gunshot wounds allegedly orchestrated by associates of his rival, Dede South Hall. Miraculously, he survived the attack, but slipped into a coma for a week, facing paralysis and a long recovery ahead.
This was right after you got shot, like moments after you got shot?
No, hell no. You talking about when I was like patching my back up and shit?
Yeah.
Nah, that when I had got shot 8 times. That was just me getting out the hospital and he was just changing my wound.
Despite the danger, Brazy came back to Mobile determined to seek vengeance and pursue his music career. But his return only escalated the violence, with shootings targeting his family, trapping him in a dangerous cycle of retaliation. In the midst of chaos, Brazy kept his focus on music, dropping his debut song Freestyle in 2018, which gained major attention, solidifying his status as a rising rap star. Even during his return to jail between 2018 and 2019, he managed to release Freestyle Part 2 and gain industry connections with heavyweights like Jay Prince. After its release in 2019, Brazy jumped back into the music scene, dropping tracks and collaborating with fellow Mobile artists like Bianca Clark and No Cap. Despite setbacks like canceled shows and disputes with law enforcement, his career continued to soar. However, legal issues persisted, leading to another arrest for drug and gun charges, derailing his momentum. Tragedy struck again when his close friend Trey Baby was also killed in 2020. Despite wanting to leave Mobile, Brazy was targeted once more in a failed assassination attempt. Despite the challenges, Brazy's music continued to gain traction, earning him recognition in the industry, especially with Jay Prince's backing. But his adversaries, unable to reach him directly, turned their violence toward his family, resulting in a devastating attack on his grandparents' home in 2021. Armed assailants unleashed a barrage of gunfire and caused an explosion at the Lewis household, claiming the lives of Brazy's grandparents, Tony and Layla Lewis.
Hope ain't nobody up in the house.
A February night of horror caught on camera. Innocent grandparents Tony and Layla Lewis found dead inside their burned out Happy Hills home. Mobile investigators say Tony was shot to death before his house was set on fire.
The community was shocked, and speculation swirled about the motives behind the attack. Brazy, though not present during the attack, expressed grief on social media and demanded justice. Law enforcement charged 4 individuals, including rapper YSD Cap, in connection with the murderers, revealing the complex web of conflicts within the Mobile rap scene. The motives behind the attack were complex, involving long-standing rivalries and personal vendettas with the rap community. Yet, The tragedy highlighted the far-reaching consequences of street violence, leaving a scar on both Brazy's life and the Mobile community. As legal proceedings unfolded, shocking revelations emerged about the depth of betrayal among suspects, including Juicehead, who reportedly cooperated with prosecutors. Despite key arrests, including that of D.D. South Hall, Honeykomb Brazy continued to grapple with legal woes and conflicts with law enforcement. Though arrests brought some closure, Brazy's conflicts with the law persisted. His return to jail just months after his grandparents' tragic murder plunged him back into the dangerous intersections of fame, street life, and legal battles. While Brazy's rap career soared, his personal life spiraled into chaos. The media frenzy surrounding his grandparents' murder fueled his fame, but also attracted unwanted attention from the law enforcement. Despite his association with major record labels, Brazy's probation, misery, and legal troubles continued to haunt him. Despite his rising fame, Brazy remained on probation, facing strict rules against associating with felons and leaving Alabama. In May of 2021, he faced arrest for multiple probation violations, captured on video during a performance in Dothan, Alabama. The shooting incident post-release led to further legal complications, resulting in a 13.5-year prison sentence. Brazy found himself in the notorious Limestone Correctional Facility, battling not only the harsh prison conditions, but also the grief of losing his brother to cancer.
But the court was able to pull up the shootout video that Brazy posted online years before that showed his crew firing back at the barbershop. On top of this, his own probation officer told the court Brazy used to brag to him about taking Percocets and smoking weed.
Despite overwhelming adversity, Brazy remained determined to overcome his circumstances. His release from prison in November 2023 signaled a comeback, yet another arrest on federal gun charges shattered his hopes for a fresh start. Brazy's vehicle stop on Interstate 65 led to federal charges due to prior felony convictions, raising suspicions of law enforcement monitoring his activities. Tensions with associates, notably Finesse 2 Times, erupted with accusations of betrayal adding to Brazy's legal troubles. Despite attempts to reconcile and rumors of a potential record deal, Brazy's career faced another setback with federal charges surrounding him. The cycle of violence and imprisonment continued to plague him, reflecting broader challenges with gangster rap communities. Despite the setbacks, Brazy's mother expressed her heartbreak over her son's return to jail, highlighting the cycle of violence and incarceration that plagues many communities, particularly in the realm of gangster rap. Don't forget to subscribe to Rap Sheets for more captivating discussions on current events and celebrity controversies. Do check out our videos for more intriguing content.